So I've been watching a lot of Alex Bregman YouTube videos recently, and I learned a ton. Do yourself a favor, if you're not subscribed to him on YouTube, go over there now and do it. Great stuff over there. But in this video, I want to talk about a drill that I came up with from watching his videos that I think would benefit a lot of younger players. So what I've noticed in Bregman's videos is that he has a very unique thought process about hitting. A lot of the times you'll see him talk about keeping his chest like almost parallel to the batter's box, the other batter's box. So you'll see him a lot of time, he does this move like this. He like kind of shows his hands in front of his chest real high and inside like this, but he almost wants to keep this shoulder from rotating. He's got a very short swing. I don't know if short's the right word, but a very compact swing. I think short is the right word because he doesn't have a big load. You know, he's not like getting super scapped up back here. He's not like pointing his barrel up top here. You know, he doesn't have a huge load. And then he also doesn't have a huge finish. Like, it almost seems like he's trying to anti-rotate out front. Like, he doesn't want to go too far. He doesn't want to, you know, he doesn't have a big follow through like that. But I think those cues help him not fly open. And when you're facing major league hitting and you got fast guys, you really got to get the bat to it and get through it, right? And I always used to say short to it, long through it, but Bregman is actually short and short. Now, he's not cutting off his swing. You don't see him like cutting off his swing here. He gets extended. So I got to thinking, but you know the drill, they take a one-handed bat and they swing and they really focus on being over exaggerated with this wrist and staying under it, and they kind of stop the rotation out in front here. Where there can be an issue with that drill is especially with a weaker or younger player. So like some high school guys and below, a lot of one-handed bats are too heavy for them. The other thing is when you're doing that drill, I like that you stop out in front and they're thinking about staying here, but you could see my shoulders already clearing the way. So I'm opening up, right? It's a great drill to identify and help the guys who kind of roll the wrist too early, right? They start to roll the wrist, rolling the wrist. But problem again with the younger guys is the bat is usually too heavy. So if they're doing it, a lot of the times they're taking swings slower than normal. And they're having a hard time controlling that bat. They're just doing the drill for the sake of the drill, and they're really not getting any benefit out of it. So what I was thinking about, what I was working on was a drill with this little tool right here. It's called the rope bat. And the reason I like this, one, is because you can't get long. If you're doing swings with a younger guy, a lot of the times you'll see their hand get out and they're like yanking this bat through and they're getting long, they're getting disconnected, right? With this, you cannot do that. You can't. If you get disconnected and get like a big load here and you go to swing, this thing's gonna fly off your shoulder, come out and around. There's no way to hit the ball. The other thing this thing is great for is having barrel awareness. With the one-handed bat, you've got the whole length of the barrel. Now this is actually a cool training tool. This is not a one-handed bat. This is just an overload, underload bat speed training bat. I'm just using this for purposes of the video. So this is an awesome bat. I'm not talking bad about this bat. But for using a regular bat, if the player starts to get big here, gets really loaded, out and around, they're getting disconnected, there's no way that they're gonna hit this ball with this sweet spot right here, right? The other reason I like using this versus a bat is because if they're going slow, if they're just using a heavy bat and they're just kind of going slow and going through it, this barrel, they can't do that with this. If they try, the gravity of this is gonna take over and the barrel's gonna dump. So if I'm just kind of going through it, the barrel's just gonna, the gravity's just gonna kind of take over and it's not gonna be good. So I gotta be quick, like Bregman, right? I gotta be short in the back, and I gotta be quick to contact, right? Third reason I really love using the rope bat with this drill is because I can work on that over exaggeration out in front, and I can almost do that deceleration, the follow through deceleration. You could work on this like here, because with a normal bat, when you get to this position, the weight is just in a straight line in a stick. It's a bat, right? With this, it's almost pulling you. It wants to continue, right? So you have to have that extra deceleration and kind of stop that rotation and pulling you through. So that's what I really like about this drill. Let me give it a shot live right here, see if I can do it. One other thing I like to do with this drill, I like to have the player right here, kind of set the sights right through their wrist, right through here down to that ball, and they're focusing on keeping this shoulder close. So it looks a little something like this. That's what you're trying to do in the drill, not a bad. One thing you can also focus on is trying not to let this hit your back. I felt it a little bit on my back, right? Another thing you can focus on is where your arm, your front arm ends. I kind of had it pulled off. So when I look back, I'm off of my line. I really want to stay focused on staying right here, right? Now that time I kind of followed all the way through and hit my back. What I really want to focus on is here, over exaggerate, decelerate the follow through. And I want to know what you guys think about it. Leave a comment down below. Talk to you guys in the comment section down below. Thank you so much. See you in the next one.